The Savannah King prepares for an ultimate clash of giants. A colossal force stands unyielding against the coming storm. Death watches silently as the tension reaches its peak. Every muscle tightens for the most dangerous gamble ever. The giant senses the hidden threat lurking nearby. Pride members unite to challenge the unmovable titan. A deafening trumpet echoes across the vast golden plains. The deadly assault begins with a fearless, explosive leap. Lethal ivory swings to crush the incoming attackers. Crimson claws seek purchase on the giant's thick hide. Power alone repels the desperate, clinging predators today. Small shadows dance beneath the pillars of absolute destruction. Fearless eyes lock onto the ultimate savanna prize. One heavy step can end this battle instantly. Jaws snap dangerously close to the giant's lifeline. The turned tide forces the hunters to scatter quickly. A solitary fortress withstands the fierce, golden empire. The ancient soil claims its toll from both sides. A momentary pause brings silence to the bloody arena. Pure momentum shifts the balance of raw power. Death misses its mark by a fraction of a second. Strategy evolves in the deep shadows of the wild. An immovable king reigns supreme over his vast domain. The persistent predators refuse to yield the golden territory. A blunt force blow shatters the hunter's aggressive advance. Ancient wisdom guides the fury of this great beast. Defiance echoes proudly across the wide, bloody plains. A defensive wall of earth halts the rear assault. Coordinated strikes test the limits of the giant's defenses. Absolute mass discards the clinging threats with ease. Twilight deepens the danger of this epic African struggle.
Silent pause position for one final, desperate strike.
No angle of attack remains unguarded by the Titan. The towering shadow overwhelms the pride's remaining confidence. Old desperation drives the final charge of the king. A crushing counterblow rejects the feline's ultimate gamble. The hunters finally recognize the futility of their ambition. A triumphant roar declares the undisputed victor of the savanna. The defeated pride retreats into the darkening savanna night. Peace returns to the giant's hard-fought, golden kingdom. The bruised earth remembers the clash of the titans. High above, the wild witnesses the eternal balance shift. Survival demands a heavy price from the proud hunters. The mighty protector rejoins his family in the evening light. Darkness heals the wounds of a brutal African day. Dawn brings a fresh chapter to the endless wilderness story. The next generation learns the art of ultimate defense. The king prepares for his next great savanna challenge. A fresh dawn brings new life to the wilderness. Gentle power defines the morning routine of the giant. Future hunters practice their skills under the morning sun. Vigilance remains the price of freedom in this land. The ancient tree witnesses the ongoing struggle for life. The rhythm of the wild moves across open plains. A subtle sound alters the mood of the savanna. Hunger drives the pride toward another dangerous encounter today. Every step leaves a permanent mark on the wild. Symbiosis thrives in the shadow of absolute colossus power. Hidden danger waits patiently for the right tactical moment. Unity offers the ultimate protection against the savanna's killers. Distant conflict stirs the peaceful afternoon air once more. A proud leader commands respect through his dominant presence. Swift predators navigate the edges of the giant's territory. Vital water sustains the immense mass of the savanna. Preparation ensures success in the unforgiving African bush. Intense heat tests the endurance of every living creature. Natural armor shields the giant from the blistering heat. Rest prepares the deadly hunters for the nightly chase. Elegant giants share the vast spaces of this kingdom. Minor threats dissolve before the massive king's loud warning. Every choice determines survival in the ruthless animal kingdom. Decades of survival are etched into his thick hide. A timeless procession moves across the ancient African horizon. Night belongs to the fierce eyes of the hunter. Silent vigilance protects the sleeping giant through the night. Stealthy neighbors watch the savanna from the high branches. Boundary lines are drawn with every heavy, purposeful step. Innocence thrives under the watchful eye of the herd. Nature's fury threatens to rewrite the daily savanna rules. Strong bonds sustain the pride through the coldest nights. Leadership demands courage in the face of constant threat. The edge of water remains a dangerous hunting ground. Absolute numbers discourage even the most desperate predator attacks. Silent steps carry the weight of a deadly intent. Impatience signals trouble for any creature standing too close. Together, the pride rules the endless expanse of grass. Nightfall brings a temporary truce to the ancient rivals. White gold shines as a testament to natural power. The voice of the wild commands absolute nighttime silence. Peaceful breathing signals a moment of hard-won savanna rest. Shadows come alive when the sun deserts the plains. The eternal giant remains undefeated in his golden home. The cycle of rest and hunt continues forever here. Legends vanish into the morning mist of the wild. The timeless struggle of giants defines this beautiful land. Every footprint tells a story of survival and power. A new day guarantees the eternal battle will continue. The king of beasts stalks the dusty African plains today. An ancient titan stands his ground against the pride leader. A thunderous trumpet call echoes across the silent, burning savanna. Massive weight shifts to meet the predator's bold, swift attack. Flesh meets thick hide in a brutal, desperate, primal collision. The predator retreats, searching for a gap in the armor. The titan charges, shaking the very earth beneath their feet. Agility remains the lion's only hope against such raw power. The king's challenge is met with overwhelming, primal, raw force. Sharp claws draw blood from the titan's thick, leathery hide. A single strike sends the predator flying through the air. Bruised but resilient, the lion gathers his remaining, fading strength. The giant waits, imposing and calm amidst the chaotic fray. Strategy guides the hunter as he stalks his massive prey. The prey has become the hunter in this deadly game. desperate leap marks the peak of this intense battle. The Titan catches the hunter in a crushing, iron grip. The giant moves closer to end this final, bloody chapter. One final burst of speed saves the hunter from death. Night falls upon the savanna, silencing the day's brutal struggle. The hunter fades into shadows, nursing his many deep wounds. Nature's balance is restored as the Titan finds his peace. Under the starlit sky, life continues its eternal, silent dance. The wind whispers secrets of battles fought on these plains. Dreams of triumph sustain the predator through his long recovery. Strength is found in numbers as the giant reunites now. The pride waits in shadow, sensing the cost of war. The earth remembers the struggle of every living, breathing creature. Moonlight reflects a world at peace after the day's fire. Night's own predators begin their hunt under the pale moon. Even in sleep, the hunter remains alert and ever ready. Water provides life to the strongest of all desert giants. Survival is the only law written in this wild land. Minor prey cannot satisfy the hunger of a true king. Lessons learned in blood shape the future of the pride. Every shifting shadow tells a story of survival and death.
The desert night brings a chill that bites the skin.
Shelter is a luxury earned by the strongest of kings. Peace finds the Titan at the end of the day. The sun rises, promising another day of life and struggle. Dawn brings new challenges to the king of the plains. A new day demands strength from the mighty, ancient Titan. Two legends of nature clash in the cradle of life. Fate will surely bring these two giants together once more. Nature's fury is a force even kings must learn respect. The Titan senses the life-giving rain before it falls now. Cool rain cleanses the earth of the day's long heat. Refreshing waters bring renewal to the parched, dry African earth. The hunter waits, knowing that patience is a great virtue. The king emerges, his spirit renewed by the fresh rain. Prosperity returns to the land for all to enjoy today. Even at rest, the king remains vigilant and very alert. Grace resides in the movements of the mountain-sized forest giant. Peace is maintained through distance between the hunter and prey. Hunger is absent, allowing for a moment of quiet grace. A gentle rumble signifies the guardian's watch over his herd. Crimson light bathes the land in a final, golden glow. The king rises to meet the coming of the night. Wisdom guides the giant through the darkening, cooling evening hours. Each ruler walks a path of his own unique design. Starlight maps the journey of these two great, wild legends. Connection with the pride is the heartbeat of his power. Family bonds remain the greatest strength of the massive herd. Silence returns to the savanna as the world finally sleeps. Every tiny life plays a part in the grand design. Stability is the hallmark of the ancient and wise Titan. Time flows forward, carrying the legends into the next dawn. Purpose drives the giant through every single long, hot day. Legends endure as the sun rises over the great savanna. Courage fuels the spirit of the king against all odds. The Titan's call rings out, declaring his absolute, final dominance. History is written in the tracks of the Savannah Kings. Wonder resides in the heart of this great, wild world. Everything in this land is connected in a delicate dance. Simple pleasures bring joy to the Titan in his youth. Life thrives in the golden heat of the African sun. Ancient instincts drive the lion to hunt for his pride. Every step changes the landscape in this vast, wild home. Balance is maintained by the presence of these two titans. The heat of the day tests the will to survive. Endurance is key to survival in the scorching desert heat. Adaptation allows the Titan to thrive despite the brutal heat. Strength returns as the sun dips below the far horizon. The herd moves on under the soft, darkening evening sky. Kings of the Savannah, legends that will never be forgotten. The Savannah witnesses a clash of ultimate titans today. Desperation drives the pride to attempt the impossible. A single strike can shatter bones instantly now. Leadership demands courage in the face of giants. Nature writes its laws in scars and blood. size becomes a weapon of devastating proportions here. High risk brings either reward or sudden death. Power vibrates through the very ground they contest. Patience is the ultimate virtue of the hunter. Momentum shifts back to the reigning heavyweight. Wisdom guides the giant through the chaotic assault. Every small bite tests the colossus's immense resolve. Absolute authority is asserted with every heavy step. Experience searches for the slightest crack in armor. Smart tactics defend against the overwhelming, hungry numbers. Persistence defines the spirit of the savanna's kings. A dangerous misstep costs dearly in this arena. Conflict reaches its absolute peak on the plains.